Level 7. After the cutscene is finished, you will be in this location. So this is the starting location of level 7. This level is pretty damn easy for secrets. It's not really that confusing. So this will be our main starting point of the location of the secret. So once we get to the main statue area, go left, head through the middle door, jump up, and then go down the hole to your left. Once you drop down, go through the crawl space. As soon as you enter the crawl space properly, you will get your secret sound. In here, you will find quite a few ammo. Now, I think it's one large, and I believe it's the rest of its ammo. So the first one is located on the left here. You have to shoot the vase to gain the first one. So next one, you jump down. There'll be 3 pots to the right that you can destroy. I believe the middle one is some health. Sorry, Uzi ammo. There's flares and there's a large. Oh, there's more shotgun. I thought there's 1 shotgun and 2 of someone else. Never mind. So now we're going to go back to the main starting location. So the left side is only for secrets. And the middle side, or the straight ahead side, there will be 2 secrets in the same area. But you have to come this way anyway for one of the story missions. Items. So as you see, Laura will look up. So that's where you have to go part of your story. So once you go in the water, and you need to take this door or use the door here. So Laura will just do the animation of her pulling it apart. So in here there'll be 2 secrets. Not that difficult to find, but you just need to look out for your air. So the first location for the secret will be in this air pocket. Make sure you climb up to gain the secret. This will be some more flares. Oh no, it's not flares. Damn, I'm brain farts today. More Uzi and more arrows. Now, once again, make a manual save. Always remember, don't save on the same save slot. No, because if you happen to mess up, you can actually backtrack. You can actually reload a previous save and not mess yourself up. Have to redo it all over again. So once you jump in the water, get your bearings and carry on to your left hand side. Once you go through, you will see there's a gate to the right that you cannot go through. If you go left and go through the small gap just above, and you will find 4 things here. Now we're going to start back at the statue again, because once we get the main story bit in the middle section, now we're going to go to the right hand side. So this secret is pretty easy to find as well. Just head right, follow the main bit. Well, all this part here is all part of the main story, so you need to come through this location anyway. So once you get to this big open area, there will be a little crawl space to your left hand side after the first post. Now just jump up. Now once you crawl through for a little bit, as soon as you get to a point where you can stand up, your secret should trigger. And now grab some Uzis and some more Uzis and a flare. So I'm going to call this level 9. Because eventually you'll have to backtrack, or sorry, not backtrack, but go through the other areas that you already previously been in to go to a different path. Eventually, once you've found and got all the pieces to activate all 3 of these doors, once you place the piece in the middle, go through the left door, drop down into the water, you will find some ammo and health located among the water. Once you have found everything, this is not the secret just yet, but once you go further into the tunnel, you will see that there's another one of these doorways that you can pull open. Once you do that successfully, then you'll be in the secret. This one's not too bad and pretty damn simple to get to. Just follow the only path you can, and voila. In this section alone, you will find that there are 3 pedestals. One's containing some arrow ammos, one in the middle is containing large, and one on the left some more shotgun ammo. Level 10, and so far this is my most confusing level of the entire game. Please note, if you happen to win the chest puzzle, I'm going to call it chest puzzle, I have no idea what you want to call it. If you happen to win this when you're later on in the game, you are unable to grab the secrets. The only way I really found that out is by playing this about 3 days worth, about 4 hours a piece, trying to figure the damn thing out. But the first secret is located once you drop down and you see the puzzle piece. Instead of jumping down completely, just jump over to the left, climb the ladder, and then you'll grab the shotgun and some Uzi ammo. No, my bad, sorry. A small med pack. I don't know if I should be showing you this, but it can be kind of confusing, and you have to do this anyway as part of the story. To my knowledge, I haven't found any other way to get past it, so I'm just going to show it anyway. Feel free to skip ahead, because it does take quite some time. I just want to show you to make sure you understand what's going on, because I thought it might be handy if I show you guys the this puzzle bit here. And you have to do this in sequence. If of course you do it in the wrong sequence, and then you got to redo it again. So just ignore my death and just pretend you did it. Once you've done it successfully, you will come back out to this area. The door behind you is locked, so you have to find another way. Once you get back here, you will see that there's 2 like cages that appeared out of nowhere. From the left and right hand side, you have to climb the one to the left if you're looking towards the 3 buttons in front of you with the fire coming out. I believe you can jump on the other one to grab it, but this is the only one I actually took. Once you made it over there, there'll be a switch here that you need to press. This will turn off the fire down below. And you need to do that to grab the main objective item down below. So before we actually drop down, we want to make a manual save. Try your best not to overwrite the same save file. Just do multiple ones. Don't worry. If you happen to mess up or any bug happen, you can freely go back. So for this one, just hang off the edge and just shimmy to the right. I did have this occasion where it wouldn't grab on for some reason. So I kept on climbing back up, dropping down and trying again. Eventually it did work. And when I started recording, it actually worked first time. So I couldn't really show you the bug that happens. So once you grab the main puzzle piece, Google is my best friend. I have still no idea how to play this damn game. But on my first 2 to 3 playthroughs, I won. And on my next few playthroughs of this level, I really hate this level now. Since how many times I have to play through it. So once you lose, there'll be trapdoors activate on the floor that you need to go down a specific one. All the 4 holes do lead to the same area. But there's one specific one that leads you to the secret before it leads you to where you need to go. So is this one here. So simply just follow all the way down, just follow it down. Once you get here, make a jump. As soon as you jump, you will gain the secret. But of course, if you want to grab the secrets, just go down into the hole. You will find 2 massive, or 3, I should say, coffins. And 2 massive jars. Or vases. Now, shortly after, going down the ramp even more. So once you left the secret 3 lumber area, go down the ramp. And you should be to the hole. You should be dropping down to the hole to your right hand side. So I actually made it across to the opposite side. And I already got one of the pieces to the main objective. But anyway, once we make it across the other side, you'll kill a few bats. Before going, you don't need to go up that pole either. You can if you want some items. If you do a run and jump to this location here, push this door, and your secret number 4 will be found. And to get the second piece to your main objective, just simply drop down. So this area can be interesting for you. Once you get here, you will see a fire wisp. I'm not going to show you how to get rid of it, but you need to get rid of it or else it will kill you eventually with fire. The best way to do it is simply turn around, make the wisp follow you to a pool of water, and then you win. And then if it happens to work, you go through the alcove to the right hand side and unleash the water wisp, and they will battle it out and both die. But in this area there will be 3 ropes. Once eventually you get the hang of Lara's really bad rope swinging skills. Actually, it's not that bad. Once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad at all. But it is a pain in the arse still. And then once you get to the very end, you'll find your secret number 5. There'll be 3 items here. There's shotgun, I think there's a small med pack, and some Uzi clips. I should know by now, but I keep forgetting. Oh no, grenade rounds. Grenade rounds. So now from the last location. This last few secrets now are pretty much close together. Just takes a bit of time getting to them. So jump back to the first rope to where it got you to your secret number 5. Now from this rope, you go to the right and swing forward. Be warned, I do fast forward the clip very soon. Be careful of the bats that attack you. Make a manual save. Now climb up the pole. So once you climb up, you will need to press a switch that's hanging off the wall to the right hand side from you. So once you get into position on the pole, face your back towards where you want to jump and then press the jump button. Once you landed, grab the switch, it will automatically bring you down, and now simply jump back on the pole and go back up. And be careful of the bats. Now do the same thing again. But this time we're going to jump to the right. And now put your arm through the wall to grab this torch. You do not have to grab this. From my knowledge, this torch is only for the secret. So now go right to the very bottom. And also just remember, once you've got the torch in your hands, you cannot climb stuff. Just trying to do one simple thing is a nightmare. So with your torch, we're going to light some more torches up. So stay on the ground level. Go back towards the pole where you drop down to the very bottom. You will need to light up both of these. These will activate a secret door that will drop below, just in the middle of this corridor. So now we no longer need the torch. So you can drop it. And it's also recommended to save your game, because you may happen to die very shortly. Now you need to start to being very careful. As you start picking stuff up, you will get attacked by the scarabs. So be very quick to what you do. I'm pretty sure you can bring your torch here, but I don't like the torch. And these little fellas don't do much damage to you. If you like constantly move, they do slight damage to you. But if you're dumb and stay very long, then yeah, you'll get your ass beat. Now get the hell out of there. Go, go, go. So now this will be the final secret. So once you get back to the pole section, you have to come this way anyway. It's part of the story. Can't miss this area. But the secret you can miss. So once you're in this room, there will be quite a hidden switch just directly behind you in the darkness. Once you pull that, you'll get some cages that come up in the middle. Instead of going right and finishing the level, just simply jump up. And there we go. That is all the secrets for this level. Level 11. Once you've done the first part of the area, you'll slide down the slope and you'll be in this area. Now if you drop down and go right, you should find a small medipack located on this small platform. Before carrying on even further, if you look above and on the ceiling, you'll find some grapple hooks or some bars. Now the first time you do this, you'll get attacked by some bats, so you don't have to drop down if you don't want to. But if you're afraid of dying or taking too much damage and wasting some life, then drop down, kill the bats, and repeat the process over again. When you get far enough in, you'll get the secret sound. So this one is not too bad for the secrets, so just make sure you make a manual save before picking them up. So in this previous room that we was in, if you make a manual save like I said, and just investigate all the fire holes to gain quite a lot of goodies. So now once you left the secret area and drop back down and go back into this room, you will find that there's a switch that you need to pull anyway. It's part of the story. And you get one of the guardian things come blasting through the door. So this thing you cannot kill, so you have to keep avoiding him. So for this one, you don't need to come down here at all. Not a single thing. You don't have to come down here. But if you do come down here, there will be a secret area. So of course you'll find some bats and you'll find some small medipacks. So in this area there will be a small gap that you can put your hand through to find a torch. So once you've grabbed it, now just remember, you cannot grab onto stuff, you can't climb up little stuff, so just be very careful when you're holding this. So once you've grabbed it, run all the way back now. You don't have to run that far back. Just go into the next room, you'll see a fire on the wall, though clearly you just have to use your torch and light this stick on fire. So once you've done that, then we need to head back now to where we found it. And on the left and right side, you've got to light up both of the lanterns. Once you've done that, a secret door will open. And of course, this will be your secret number 2. For this one, I would recommend making a manual save before picking up any of the items on the pedestals. Because you can actually mess it up and not be able to grab all of them. Oh, my bad. This is the wrong one. Sorry, it's the next one. I thought this was the one that you couldn't grab all of them if you've done it in the wrong order. My bad. Okay. Now, once we have eventually get into this, I have no idea what you'll call this room. I'm just going to call it the eye room. Because it's got like 3 eyes on each pillar. And you need to use the Guardian to use his ram attack to break each of the 3 eyes. Once you do that, there'll be 2 doors open. One to the right, one to the left. If you go through the left way, this will be the end of the level. If you go right, this will take you a different way. So onto the 2nd floor of the area of the eye room. Now if you just take a right and follow it round. If you keep an eye on the top of the ceiling, or the ceiling I should say, you'll see a hole. And I believe this is the one where if you pick the wrong one up first, the whole thing's on fire. So just make a manual save, and before picking up, you just have to keep on testing it out until you get all 3.